rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Pass to Bridges, fires from deep, and he buries his first look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Young. And here's Collins, stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. Booker for 3. Capella with a rebound. Now the Hawks with it. A good look from Bogdanovich. Cans it with nobody near him.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Offensive rebound. Paul against Young. Bridges passes to Crowder. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Bridges misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Back to Collins. And again, it's Atlanta.
The assist.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all 3 levels.
Young against Paul for 3. Bridges. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Young. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Capella screen on Paul. Oh, there's the alley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. And Young gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Aiden. And Aiden, throw it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 5 points.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Here's Reddish. Outside Young. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Bridges outside. 3-pointer. Here's Booker. Capella with a rebound. Bogdanovich on the wing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawk.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Top of the key. And the basket by Bridges. He's got 5.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young with it, now guarded by Ayton. And a slam dunk by Capella.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Assisted by
Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. 3-pointer, Bridges. Young finds Collins. A good look from Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Yep, that one's good. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Paul against Young. On the take. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They get it back. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns trailing. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Young missing again. The Suns on offense. Trailing by 2. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. with the drive. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Back to Paul. Ayton with it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Reddish. Collins with it. And here's Capella. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovich into the lane. Misses the layup.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:04 left in the second. Ayton, a screen on Young. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Capella. The shake. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Stolen by Young. And here's the fast break. The finish. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Paul passes to Bridges. Inside. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Now Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Now Crowder. Back to Paul. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Your son.
And
20.
all right, good stuff, Allie.
25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Herter. And he jams it home with authority.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Pass to Shamet. Saric down low. He's against Gallinari. Shot's good by Saric. Saric has got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's a Okongwu. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Williams against Payne. Here's a Okongwu. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Herter tries again. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting for Atlanta, Kevin Herter.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Payne finds Saric. Now here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Williams. Hunter on the wing. Here's a Kongwu. And it's Williams off the drive. Excellent D there from Payne.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Saric a screen. To the paint. This for the tie. The layup misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Williams passes to Hunter. And here's Gallinari. Back to a Kongwu.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
DeAndre Hunter.
And the Hawks lead by 5.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Shamet into the lane. He's off on the layup. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Shamet on the wing from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Herter. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Into the lane. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from a Kongwu. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
And McGee with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Williams. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Herter.
Off the bounce, Kevin Herter is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Payne against Williams. Back to Payne. Rejected by a Kongwu. Pass to Herter. Back to Gallinari. Here's a Kongwu. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. The Suns clear it. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Herter. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. McGee for 3. Here's Shamet. He gets it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Paul against Young. It's Bridges on the wing. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Phoenix is shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Reddish. Collins with it. 6 to shoot. Now here's Capella. He's covered by Ayton. Capella can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Collins, up and over Crowder. Collins, no good. And Booker, here we go. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Paul against Young. Bridges outside from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Reddish. Over to the left wing. Capella finds Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Bridges outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Crowder.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Outside for Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Paul against Young. The crossover. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Another one falls for Atlanta.
Relentless offensive efforts pays off for Bogdanovich, putting up points on the board.
1:19 left in the fourth. And the basket by Bridges.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Young with it. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Paul with some nice D. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Ayton passes to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Young. Ayton inside. Guarded by Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bridges, left side. 6 on the shot clock.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Got a piece of it. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kept alive. Here's Paul. So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Auger, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So here's Miami's starting group. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Lowry's shot is good.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Bridges outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He believes Bam Adebayo's ball handling improvement has made him a nightmare to defend. Coach said Bam was always a factor at the rim, but now he can take you off the dribble in either direction. And the jump shot's coming around as well. That means they have to prepare for all kinds of possibilities. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Lowry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Bridges.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Here's Paul. The Heat getting the bucket. The pass to Bridges. And here's Crowder. Back to Bridges. A crossover. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. Tucker dishes to Butler. Count that one. Butler's got his second bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. Pass to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Pocket 6. Hero finds Adebayo. Over Ayton. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Deflects the pass. And he uses the glass on the way. Crowder's got 5 now.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Butler tries again. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Bridges outside. It's stolen by Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
The assist.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
On the wing, Booker. The Heat leading by 9. Pass to Tucker. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Heat on offense. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hero kicks to Lowry. Here's Tucker. No good on the three. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Up top, Hero. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And Paul launches it from deep. Bridges passes to Ayton. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, Hero. Lowry has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's the Heat on the break. Finished off the break. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Hero passes to Butler with the drive. Wow, way off on that one.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. Adebayo down low. Ayton's there. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Bridges dishes to Crowder. Now the pass to Paul. He kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Stolen. Hero with it. Now guarded by Booker. Tucker the pass to Lowry. He's looking for Tucker and finds him.
2 minutes.
Crowder against Butler. And they pick up 2.
Jimmy Butler.
And now a 12-point Miami lead. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:24 left in the first half. Ball against Lowry. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Lowry. 8 points for him. Pass to Hero. A 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Bridges outside. Ayton kicks to Bridges. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Hero.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Ayton. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Ayton in the corner. It's Bridges. Hall for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
There's Hero with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hall goes in. Some solid defense from Butler.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother.
24.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Third quarter action getting going right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Robinson. Dedmon trying to break free. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Morris. And the Heat lead by 13. And stolen by Dedmon. Saric against Oladipo. Kicks it to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Saric. There's Shamet. Saric outside. Pass to Shamet. Back to Saric. Sweet move. He lays it in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Oladipo goes in.
Well, this is where the speed and athleticism of Victor Oladipo can be overwhelming. Boy, does he put defenders in a bind.
The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Oladipo hits them both. Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee is screen on Oladipo. Payne passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Oladipo taking his time here. Passes it to Robinson. Morris outside. Oladipo for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Shamet the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Oladipo outside. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Dedmon kicks to Morris. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Suns trail by 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dedmon finds Oladipo. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And stolen by Payne. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first points of the night.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
McGee is screen on Oladipo. Driving in, Payne. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Miami leading by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the third. The pass to Robinson. Pass to Strus. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Miami.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Out to Saric. Dishes to Payne. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Now, Oladipo driving inside. Good on the shot. The Heat lead by 10.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness with which Victor Oladipo approaches the game. That's a pretty play through contact.
And so it's Miami going into the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Butler against Bridges. Now, here's Butler. He's covered closely. Basket good. Butler's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
He had a nice open look right there.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Hero passes to Lowry. Back to Hero. To the middle. Here's Tucker, and he dunks it down.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. The dish to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back. And Ayton throws it down. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He dishes it to Butler. Inside. There's Hero with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
3-point field goal.
And the Heat lead by 12.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero kicks to Lowry. To the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Miami leading by 12. Now, Hero. Here's the three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. For three, Bridges drains the three-pointer. Bridges got 6 in the quarter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Lowry with the ball. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Paul for three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ayton with it. Lowry picks him up. Paul's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Lowry drives in. And stolen by Ayton. 3 on 3. Here's Bridges. It's picked off. And here is Hero. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
Tyler Hero.
And the Heat lead by 12.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Lowry against Booker. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Hero. Four on the shot clock. Down low. Bridges with the steal. And Paul launches it from deep. And the Suns miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Good stuff there, Allie. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert with the bucket. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Count it.
It is good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
On offense, here's Utah. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Crowder with a steal. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And it's Paul off the drive, and the bucket is good.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. That shot off. Ayton with the defensive effort. Outside Paul. Now Ayton. And here's Paul. Basket's good. Paul's gotten his second bucket. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And Utah has possession, following the score by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Suns leading. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul from deep three-point land. Conley with some nice D. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Down low. Bogdanovic. Paul with a steal. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. And he makes it on the layup.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, they need this. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Outside Booker. And there's the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Here he goes. Now here's Gobert. And the shot goes in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Now here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Outside Booker, outside Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
The Jazz with the timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team. Make some noise!
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. Hauled in by Paul. And Booker, here we go. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
On the wing, Crowder. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. They're up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And that one's good from Conley.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well.
Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Mitchell finds Gobert, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The assist.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Crowder finds Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Booker. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got 8.
competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Conley passes to Mitchell.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Crowder. There's the drive.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Tries to save it. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. The 15-footer. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Booker. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got JaVale McGee. Dario Saric is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Shamet's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
And here's Gay. About a minute played here in the second half. Ingles passes to Gay. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Back to Shamet. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah the other way now. Gay with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
Suns ball.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Johnson against Gay. And here's Payne outside. Nails it from 3. And the Suns lead by 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. Azubuike. The shot no good. Outside Johnson. It's tipped.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Left side Ingles. He takes it in.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Joe Ingles.
And Ingles drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Ingles from outside. Counted from distance. Ingles has got 7 now in this quarter.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Shamet. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He shoots it.
2 minutes.
That one off the back iron and out.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Johnson with it. He's covered by Clarkson. It's Johnson with a drive. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ingles. Misses from close range. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Johnson with a bucket.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Azubuike. Šarić covered. Back to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Clarkson for 3. The Suns clear it. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Ingles. 3 on 3. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Whiteside.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Here's Shamet. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Payne. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Utah trailing here. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. Out to the wing. Conley with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Three-pointer, O'Neal deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the three to fall.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Suns leading. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Launches a three. And that one's good. Paul. And the Suns lead by 7.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. Bogdanovich from long range. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Ayton with a screen. Inside. And Gobert with a block. Down low. Crowder with a steal. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Paul. The three is up. And the Suns get another three. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. And Gobert with a block. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Ayton. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to O'Neal for 3. Clock at 6. Stolen by Ayton.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Here's O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Paul passes to Bridges. Drills it from deep.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Paul against Conley. 46 seconds left in the game. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Baseline jumper, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell to tie it up. Off target from downtown. And Mike Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Here's a three from Paul. No good. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today. Hello out there, and get ready for the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Pass to Bridges. The 3. Capella with a rebound. And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by Capella. And Collins with the slam.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Bridges passes to Booker. Now Ayton over Bogdanovich. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Bridges outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully. Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Collins. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder with it, and it's Young picking him up. Crowder, the pass to Paul. From deep. Bridges finds Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Paul against Young. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Stolen by Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Young.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Nice move. And laid in by Booker. Booker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Capella screen on Paul. To the paint. Crafty move. And he lays it in.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading. 59 seconds left in the first. Pass to Capella. Ball against Young. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Ball against Young. Lets it go from the wing. Atlanta with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the middle. deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Capella. Outside, Young. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Young's got 7.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
1 quarter in.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Reddish on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Capella can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Crowder. The kick out to Paul from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Reddish. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
It's Bridges on the wing. Misses off the left iron. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Young finds Capella. Collins against Ayton. And Collins with the jam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Ayton passes to Bridges. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Paul. Young from long range. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton passes to Crowder.
And in the last 2 possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Paul against Williams. And an intentional foul right there. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
So it's Atlanta now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Down low. Here's the Kongu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's McGee. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Okongwu. Great D that time from McGee.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Inside. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Šarić in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Williams against Payne. To the wing on the left. It's Gallinari with a drive. And Gallinari throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
Wow, Dario Šarić gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
And they're pushing it up. And here's Payne outside. First shot won't go. Tipped. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by Šarić. Driving inside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawk. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with the Okongwu. And it's Williams in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks leading. Herder up top. The kick to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. Here's McGee. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Williams. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Okongwu's got his second bucket of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Here's Payne, and he drives in, and it's in there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne against Williams. Hunter passes to Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Payne, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Okongwu. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Even into his 30s, Williams still has the hops to finish, standing at just about 6 feet.
Here's Payne. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's McGee. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Šarić. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Now here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Capella screen on Paul. Young misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Paul drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his first basket.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Crowder against Collins. And Collins with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Paul against Young. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Outside Booker. This for the time. And the Suns get another 3.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. With 1 on the clock.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit.
All right, look who's coming up on the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
But we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Bogdanovich, that's good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Booker to take the lead. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Bogdanovich up top. Booker defending. Back to Young from deep three-point range. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Driving inside, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Aiden. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Outside Booker from downtown. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Allie, thank you. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. On the take. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Left side Young. Clock at 6. Another shot. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. To the inside. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Crowder. With the drive. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Ball against Young. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Capella with it. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And knocks down the 3.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to Booker. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Crowder Carter with a steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young drawing the double team. Here's Reddish. Booker defending. Yeah!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
moment. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Adebayo. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And Ayton throws it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Hero with it. Defended by Booker. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Ayton a screen on Lowry. Paul, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
There's Hero with a three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Booker finds Ayton. Over Adebayo. Booker with no one around, and they get it back. No good on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A nice shot by Tucker.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Steps back. Paul for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Paul's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
They get it back. Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Ayton. 2 on the clock. And it's Butler missing. Suns leading by 7. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. For 3, Booker, rebounded by Tucker. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here they go. Back to Tucker. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges for 3. No good from Booker.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Adebayo finds Lowry. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Booker outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
3-pointer, Lowry.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some.
It's a real nice momentum. You know.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Passes it to Tucker. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And there's the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Paul against Lowry. And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Butler. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective. Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Launches a 3. The Heat rebound. Another shot. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tucker.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Bridges for 3. He feeds it to Ayton. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball. Salto.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Now Hero. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. Butler from outside. Drops in the tray. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. 1:46 left now here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Miami ball.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Right wing. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And again, it's the Suns missing. Heat out offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Butler passes to Adebayo. Woke loose. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. It's good. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Hero from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Hero. Fires for 3. And it's Lowry penetrating. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Paul finds Bridges. 4 seconds left. Off on the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
So that'll be it for the first half.
Your Miami Heat.
All right, thank you, David. Folks.
The Suns, 29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the small forward spot. Robinson, that's good.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Bridges outside. This is to Crowder. Over Dedmon. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. He takes it in. 4 seconds left. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Ayton's got 13 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Oladipo taking his time here. Kicks it to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the dish to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And Oladipo, here we go. Second shot opportunity, and stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Miami calls timeout. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Now a timeout called by Miami. DeAndre with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Heat trail by 7.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Miami
Here's Lowry. He's got 5. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Booker finds Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Paul with the ball. He's got 9. There's the feed to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Paul outside. From past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
There's Hero with the 3. Miami with a new 14. Paul against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And 11 points for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Payne. He can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Saric outside. Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Butler. Driving the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shamet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. McGee the pass to Shamet. And no good. His first shot of the night missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
The loudest section gets
Here's Lowry.
Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that was your
And the pass to Hero.
Heat Dancers.
A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 8.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
McGee is screen on Lowry. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. The Heat trail by 6. Hero with it. Now guarded by Booker. They set the screen. Lowry lays it up off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bridges outside. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Hero. He kicks it to Lowry. The 9-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bridges passes to Booker. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 5.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Goes back up. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
At the line for the Suns.
The Heat trail by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Lowry. To the inside. Crowder with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Butler against Ayton. Knocks it loose. 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Ayton.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. So the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Paul into the lane. He dishes it to Ayton. Tries it from 19. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Hero. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Crowder. From deep. Kicks it out to Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.
Gobert in at the 5 down low. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ayton passes to Paul. Buries it from 3.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Conley. For 3, O'Neal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Shot clock at 5. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Booker for 3. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Paul against Conley. It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land. Conley against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. And they're on the run. Here's O'Neal. Drops it in from 14 feet away. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Pass to Mitchell, launches it, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Booker finds Bridges. Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 6.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert with the bucket.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Tie game here in Utah. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second.
And your Jazz Dancers. And your Jazz Dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tipped away. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Paul passes to Ayton. 3-pointer, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. It's tipped. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the middle. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Conley. On the clock. Down low. Bogdanovich, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. On offense, here's Utah. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Conley. Now Mitchell. All alone. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Crowder with a screen. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. There's the triple. Now here's Gobert. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The score now all even. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Bridges outside. Fires for three. And the Suns get it back. Paul from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Jazz.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Into the lane. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. For three, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three. Now here's Paul. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Ayton banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Oh, got that one up quick. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution for Utah.
Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Gay from deep. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Over to the left wing. Johnson finds Šarić. Back to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here is Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Gay with the ball. Back to Whiteside. Now Gay. 6 on the shot clock to halt the run. Can't get it to fall. McGee with it. Defended by Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Ingles. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. All sorts of time. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Johnson.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away. Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Payne against Clarkson. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shamet. He takes it in. Shoots over Whiteside. Shamet, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne with it. To the left wing. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. Oh, deflected. Clarkson against Payne. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Ingles. Here's Asabuki. Back to Gay. 4 on the clock. Inside. In transition, here come the Suns. The kick out to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for the Suns.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 8 points.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Here's Ayton. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, up by 3. And we're just moments away.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Suns lead by 5. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Bogdanovich against Crowder. 6 to shoot. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Crowder. Ayton passes to Crowder.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's ready. And he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Paul for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges down low. Defended by Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. And Conley grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive board. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And there's the rejection.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And the 3-pointer goes. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there. Time and time again.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And the layup is good. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Ball against Conley. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Paul into the lane, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. 29 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Crowder with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Booker. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Off target with the shot. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played.